The video got cut off there, but when you evaluate this, you get square root of 2 minus square root of 6 over 4. And the other identities that are good to know are half angle identities, which are and there are different forms for the tangent one, but you can use either one, any one, depending on what makes the problem easier to solve. Okay, so you see how there's plus or minus in front of these expressions. So the way you decide whether or not it's plus or minus is based on using unit circle trig. Based on what quadrants it's on, whether it's in A, S, T, or C. You learned about this in a previous chapter. So if you don't remember that, go back to unit circle trig and review that. So let's just do an example of this. What is the cosine of 165 degrees? So we can use the half angle formula and say that's the same thing as cosine of 330 over 2. And we plug everything in. So 165 is going to be in the second quadrant, so you're gonna have a negative in front of it. And negative 1 plus cosine 330 over 2, and then simplify that. Simplify that even more, and yet and then finally, we can simplify that, get our final answer, which is square root of 2 plus radical 3 over 4. And then if you want to, it might look a little simpler, but it's fine either way. You could also write it like so. There's your answer. And then there's one last type of identity that you have to know, and this is double angle identities. Double angle identities are that sine 2x equals 2 sine x cosine x, that cosine 2x equals cosine squared minus sine squared x equals, that's, you can also write it as sorry about that, guys. And 2 cosine squared x minus 1. And then the last one, tangent of 2x equals 2 tan x divided by 1 minus tan squared x. Okay, and then a practice problem we could do. For this, just an example, how to use it. What is the cosine of 2 times negative 12 over 13? So, the way we could do that is we could write this as, we could use this form of the cosine, the cosine